Good afternoon, guys. I'm kind of running into a problem here. This hydroponic setup is a little bit out of control, and I got to figure out some kind of way to stake these things up. What I've been doing in the past, running these strings up and putting those little clips on there, but I don't have enough clips or enough string to string up all these branches because I didn't prune any. I'm just kind of letting them go wild. I'm already getting damage from the wind blowing these things around, and the sheer weight and size of them is splitting these limbs off. That's a bottom limb. I can prune it off and it'll be fine, but we don't want that to happen to any fruit bearing branches here. I didn't know how well they were going to do. These are heirlooms. First time I did heirlooms in here, and they got real thick stems. There's a lot of weight to them. I need something to stake them up really strong. They're doing real good. This is a black beauty. Oh my gosh, look at all the flowers on it. Pollinate, pollinate. These are doing so much better than my in-ground ones. I mean, they're just growing all over the place. But today, what I'm going to try to do is a play on the, you probably heard of the Florida weave. What I'm going to do is drill some holes through this PVC and run some string around through here and make like a web, crisscross it and run it up for something to support them, because I really don't know what else to do. I don't want to put like a fence up around it, and I want something that I can reach into. If I put a strong enough, like some kind of metal fence around it to support it, I won't be able to reach my hand in there probably. And I figure running strings all through it, which I should have done it a lot earlier before they got this big, but we're gonna see what we can do. Man, these things are looking good. And all right, let me get to work. Just a little refresher here. This is the Berry's Crazy Cherry, and I can tell here because I mean, look at all those blooms. There are going to be so many tomatoes on this thing. Golly, so excited. And this is Dr. Witchy's Yellow. It's a real nice size beefsteak type tomato. Real big, going to be awesome. A beefsteak style tomato. Got a lot of blooms on it. And this is a red brandywine. You can tell by the potato looking leaves. It's got a bunch of nice blooms on it. And this, I'll say again, is the Black Beauty. I can't wait to taste those things. Oh, looky here. I got a couple of babies on there. Look at that. Look at that one. One over there. And none of these other ones have little tomatoes on them. And this is the mystery one. I don't know what it is, but by the looks of the leaves, it is a type of brandywine, which it could be, I don't even know, it could be a Kellogg breakfast, it could be a white, red, a pink, a black, because I got that rainbow pack and I don't know what it is. Anyways, back to the stringing up. Alright, the things I'm going to use is my cordless drill, a drill bit about the size of the string, a little bit bigger so it's easy to thread through. And this little piece of wire, I'm going to use it as a threading needle. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second, because I know it's going to be a heck to try to stick this string through the tiny holes that I'm fixing to drill. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is drill some random holes at random heights through here to weave the string through like a zigzag pattern and cross stitch across here. So let's see how this goes. Alright, I got the holes drilled. Alright, next thing here, I'm going to take this piece of wire, just a small enough gauge wire that'll fit through the hole you drilled, and make it like a threading needle. strip back the wire just a little bit. Just kind of weave these together. All right, let's go see if it fits. All right, I got my little, keep hearing that blowing sound because I'm trying to blow gnats out of my face. They're all in my eyes and junk. And my hands are occupied right now. So let's see how this thing works.
Two hours later.
After 10 tries, I made it through. Looky there. Like a glove. I got this spool of string in my pocket, and I'm kind of just going to take this needle, get a bunch of slack here, and let it fall on the ground. But I'm going to run it through all my holes. This may take some time, so but anyways, I'm going to weave this string all through these holes, make some crisscross patterns, go across here and tighten it up after each pull, and we'll tighten it off, and I will show you what it looks like afterwards. And with the Florida weave, you kind of just pin the main stem between the string. So I'm just going to come back through these guys, and really can't do this with one hand, so we'll pull them through and make sure I get it on each side of the main stem, and we'll string them up across here. I got it woven up between the majority of the branches and up to a pretty decent height. It should support them for a while. I may have to add some more later, but what I do now, I hammered a nail in here. I hammered a nail in right here for an anchor. What I'm gonna do is tighten this up as much as I can, and then you just kind of loop her around a few times, do a half hitch a couple times so it doesn't come undone like it just did. But if you wrap it enough, wrap it a whole bunch, and it won't come undone and it won't slip. All right, I think that's going to work pretty good. There ain't a whole lot of support on this side, but they're already taller than this anyway, so it'll catch it on the other side. And these limbs down here are thicker, and as it grows taller, they'll be a little thinner. I can weave it up through them. I think it'll work pretty good. Okay, I got both sides strung up. Should be strong enough to support them as they get taller, and I'll just weave them through there as they grow. Like I said, they just kind of zigzag through these holes I drilled in the PVC. Come down here. I probably should have did separate strings, because if it breaks in one place, then the whole thing's coming down. But hopefully I can replace it. And I got them anchored here with a nail. Just wrap around, pull it tight, wrap it around, and I think it's going to do a pretty good job of holding these up. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you want to follow along with these heirlooms in a hydroponic setup and their progress, and see if they fruit, see what happens throughout the season, including attacks by insects and any other crazy thing that might happen, subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the notifications little bell so you'll be notified when I put a new video up. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.